Well, welcome
And
everyone to our creative writing prompt. I am Dr. Gabriella Kuroshi.
I am Gabriella Trofin-Tatár.
And today we thought that we should do a writing prompt. We haven't done one for a while, so um, we've been both thinking about it, and Gabi's been writing a lot about water, so we thought incorporating water would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, water is everywhere, or um, there is less of it lately. So I was thinking a lot about this, and you know it. um, so we have a prompt for today, and this prompt can go deeply, or it can be just an inspiration towards something else, wherever it takes you. This is how we usually approach these prompts. I will show you the
Yeah,
prompt when we start, and well, we usually write for 10 minutes. It's an invitation to write with your pen on paper.
absolutely. It's good to instead of just writing on a computer all the time, it's good to pull out a notebook or a journal or whatever you like to write in. And it's kind of a different experience when you hold a pen and write on paper versus when you type everything on a computer.
And since it's very hot everywhere, make sure you have water.
Absolutely,
And
water and hydration is essential, especially in the summer.
and did you already mention the prompt? Uh, no.
Yeah, I think we can mention upon. Sorry about my dogs in the background. They are going crazy about something.
Maybe they're thirsty. But anyway,
I actually I collect rainwater for them, just
yeah.
like for my paper and the plants. And I just took them up some rainwater. They just love the rainwater so much better than any other type of water, which makes sense because the other one has some chlorine in it. So
It's very interesting.
they do love the natural water.
Yeah. Um. So what? Do you want to present the prompt or how we do it, or?
Sure, I just don't remember them. So
Ah, no. Um. No, I will
yeah,
show you the prompt on the
we can show
screen,
them and
and we write for 10 minutes, and I will put you some music,
yeah.
and it's an invitation to write about this prompt. It's about us being, or our body. Our body is water, so this is the prompt, and we have some questions to reflect upon and help you or help us as well, because we are going to write something unexpected, I assume, like we usually
Of
do.
course,
um,
always. You just never know where an idea takes you. So
yeah, so I'm excited.
yeah, let's write about water.
Okay, I will show you the prompt and turn on some music, and we welcome everybody uh, to join.
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah, first I put the music as well. Okay, it's bamboo water sounds,
Oh,
but I
that
will
sounds
link it.
lovely.
Can you
Hi,
hear
Steve.
it?
Thank you for joining. We are just starting a writing prompt about water, and our prompt is our body is water, and there's different questions. What kind of water are you today? A river, an ocean, drinkable water, bottled water? And where in your body does the water feel still, and where does it feel turbulent? So we have our pens and paper ready. Or if you don't have that handy, you can also dictate. whatever feels right, or type on a computer. We do prefer the pens and a paper. There's just something about that process that um, is more creative. So we are going to write for 10 minutes. So write, and then we're going to come back together and discuss what we wrote and see if anybody else have any question or want to share something about what they write. Let's begin.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm just trying to fix. Okay, that's good.
Finishing up with the final minute, and then we're gonna come back together. right, we done with our 10 minutes
Okay.
of writing. It's always interesting what comes out from the prompt. And I don't know, Steve,
Yeah.
if you had a chance to write anything, or anybody else, feel free to share in the chat whenever you're doing this exercise. We would be happy to respond. How was your water riding experience, Gabi?
Again, unexpected, and I started with rhymes. It
Mm,
was wavy like that, and it's funny
nice.
because just like a parenthesis, um, the whole summer I wanted and felt like wearing white and blue mostly, and
Uh-huh.
I was thinking that water has these blues and yes. Anyway,
But it
so
has the
yeah,
whites too.
yes,
The ocean has the
white
whites too,
and blues,
the waves.
and also greens and variations. But I'm also writing with the blue pencil. I went all in. Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to
How
share
was?
what you wrote, or?
Yes, sure. Mm, I will read it. Just fix the. I wrote on paper. We always write on paper, don't we?
I did too.
Usually have a notebook.
Proof.
But our body is water. Today I am a river, traveling far and beyond. I feel powerful and playful. I have a mind of my own. I try not to get scared about what humans might do to affect my course, my speed, or my volume of water. I used to just flow, not a care in the world, but now, every day, with heat waves and wildfires sprouting around, I get easily depressed. For how long will I be able to flow with all my might towards the deep blue ocean to pretend our green blue planet is and would be all right?
Mm.
Coming back to my body, I feel the water still in places that bring worry, like I feel it in my gut. Turbulence feelings. No, turbulence brings resistance. Sometimes I feel a bit stuck in my mind. The thoughts flow and wander, so I write and talk about things that feel important with you, usually. Lately, it's been about the lack of water, what ifs and what nots, heat waves, political systems that interfere and prove how greed can slowly destroy what nature has built for so long, or has been building. Our body is water. Our planet and all life on Earth depends on water. I think we all need to reflect on how our actions affect our surroundings. And this is where I stopped, but I think I could go further.
Go more, and of
Yeah,
course the whole idea of it is writing prompts is that, in 10 minutes you write so much, and then you can expand on
yeah,
that later. And we also have a book that has 52 inspirational stories from writers to writers, creative ideas to spark your imagination. And this has a lot of prompts as well. So if you're looking for more prompts, we also have done previous lives with prompts as well, that are available on Substack and our YouTube channels. Um, yeah, I think there's just so many ways you can go in with the water, and it's hard not to worry about the
yeah.
planet, with what's going on right now. So I read mine, and then we can
Yeah.
talk more about it if you want. Um, so I wrote down the question, what kind of water are you today? And then the first word comes to me is water equals life. And when I close my eyes and imagine what kind of water I am today, it is a strange feeling. In my body, I feel that some water is standing, some flowing slowly, and some is very fast, depending on where the water is and what it is job within my cells and organs. I am grateful for the water as it gives me life, creates beautiful forests and rivers and oceans. Without the water, we would not live. Partially, I do feel sad about the water. All the pollution all over the world that water endures, and then it returns to our body that endures it as well. I feel in my body the particles that should not be there, the microplastic, the pollution, the chemicals in the water that get into my body and slow me down, make me not as well as I could be. Having to filter water because of the pollution is a very sad thought. Not having clean water or water at all is terrifying thought for humanity. Where would we be without water? We simply would not exist. To me, water is life, life within my body and in nature.
Yes. Oh, I get um, tears in my eyes, and if you think about it, even tears are water.
Yeah, and I don't know if I told you this before, but there was a strange email that I have received many years ago that was warning us about not having enough water for the future in humanity, and then people would like have only one river left for drinking water that's guarded by soldiers, and you would only get one half a cup of water for a day, and people would die from kidney failure, and they couldn't even like wash their clothes in water, nothing. They would like they wear clothes that's recyclable, and people looked very different in this little. It was a little video that was telling the story, and it was very interesting because the email said that it's coming from the future, and once I open it and watch it, I'm not going to be able to do it again. And I was
Wow.
not able to retrieve it again, and it was just really interesting, and it pops back into my mind on and off, like who sent that? Was Is it possible? Was it really from the future, or was it somebody just creating this warning for humanity to watch out? And then you just wrote that amazing story about the Danube of what's going on there, and it's really scary. I have a friend who lives in Bend, and because they keep building houses, the houses and the people use more and more water, and one of the little river that's up there in the mountain, it dries out. There's simply no more water in it because people use it too. So I think part of it is overpopulation, pollution, and we use more water than we need to. I mean, we
Yeah.
could be more careful with how we use our water too.
Yes, I believe it's. I believe we could do more, definitely. And this
Yeah,
is scary. This message you got, and when
yeah.
was it? A few years ago, or
No, it's been many years. My children were little, so it's
oh wow.
like maybe 25 years ago.
Hmm.
We still had the computers, the big
Hmm.
computer screens, and computer itself was still like fairly a new thing. And actually, we were at a friend's house, and I checked my email, and that's why I didn't spend more time on it because I was visiting somebody, but I didn't want the emails to pile up, so I just checked my email. I believe I was going to school, make sure everything was okay, and that's when I got that message, and it stayed with me all these years. And I searched for it. I tried to Google to see if I can find it again somewhere, and I could never find the same video or the message ever again.
Wow. It's yeah, it's scary because it's happening now. I'm sure it's been happening already in other countries, of course. I mean, Africa
Mhm.
has been having this, but now it's close to us. It's closer than ever. In Europe, like, I'm currently in Romania, and in the west of the country, they are already rationing water. And I saw some images of animals. They don't have water to give to animals for drinking because of this. The river is almost dried up, so they cannot use that. And of
Then what do
course,
you do? What you do? You have to kill your animals? Or like, I can't even imagine. I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know what those people can do. Like, would they slaughter the animals because of this, or would they just hope things would get better? And
well, I
meanwhile,
mean, animals need
uh,
water every day. I mean,
sure, of
yeah,
course. And they said,
just like us, we need water every day.
and they were showing the cows, and they were saying that they lost so much weight, and like even the grass is dry, and uh, crops are also dried up in many areas. And meanwhile,
You know, that's so, yeah,
in other parts of the country, people are still, enjoying water in their pools and other exaggerated stuff that shouldn't happen in this time.
yeah,
At least knowing that there is a lack of water, of resources, of energy, and this is happening not only here but also in neighboring countries. And I was trying to research for the article I wrote last night, and it's happening. It's just getting too close to us. It's not just a warning anymore. And this is the scary part, right?
yeah. This could literally be the end of humanity if we don't have enough water and we don't have enough clean water, you
Yeah.
know. And it's, I'm just surprised that people don't pay more attention to it because water is so essential for us. I know there are countries that, like we have a friend who lives in Jamaica, Annalise, and she was sharing that the water is not always available. She has to store water in jugs, so when there's no water, she can use that for drinking
Yeah.
and capturing rainwater as well. So I think also when you were mentioning the cows, I have seen some farms that do the different type of farming. So they have trees where the cows are,
Mm-hmm.
type of trees that the cows like to eat the
Mm-hmm.
leaves too. So whoever came up with the idea that we just need grass for cows, that's incorrect. And then the trees give shade to the cows and give shade to the ground too. So the
Mm-hmm.
ground is cooler because that's another problem when the grass is too low and then it dries out. We need to leave the grass higher and have more trees everywhere to provide the shade, also for the cows. And I saw some of these farms, and they were amazing with the trees, and the cows love that. And I never even knew before that the cows can eat leaves from the trees. And it would be great to integrate more of these, everywhere in the world, to because then the trees would cool the earth down too, and it's better for the birds and everyone.
Yeah, I think there are many things that can be done still. I still hope we are
Yeah,
not too late with measures, and but it does depend on at the higher level how these are supported and sponsored and encouraged. But like in Hungary, they now talking about changing the agricultural areas into marshes again, because the lakes that were built and uh, from the marshes that used to be before, these are drying up very quickly. So it's not okay. And this now came from the law, from a higher level, and it will be done. I
That's great.
believe it will be done. But Hungary is a small country, and what about the rest? I,
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in different places who are trying to go do things,
yeah.
but individuals we can as
Like I know that so pools were closed. I read what the pools where I used to go swimming. That one is now closed because of the heat and the lack of water, and so things are being done, whatever possible, whenever possible. But we could talk
we
about
can
this.
always do more.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
don't want
know, I
to
know. I was just
go into.
yeah.
One thing that comes to my mind is data centers, but that's a bigger and that's a different topic.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, whoever is watching or here, if you want to share anything in the chat, let us know what your thoughts about water. Um, how did you like this prompt? And then I also wanted to share that both Gabi and I, we love nature, and we have done, and we are still doing nature walks together. And we did created a book, Nature Walks Across Continents. And our most recent book is Gathering in Ceremony, The Heart of Womanhood. And this is written by 4 women, including Gabi and I, and Annalise Lords and Brie Wilder. And we love this new series, and we love to write and read and create new books. And we have multiple books in the process as well, and some workbooks. So that's really exciting.
yeah. So we have a lot of prompts that are just we just share with each other, and we are working on another book of prompts and workbooks for you and for whoever is interested. Hi Holly, we just did a prompt. We just wrapped up our we shared what we wrote and our conversation, but you can always go back to the recording and watch it and try to write your own response to it. Um, if
Yeah,
people
we
are
were writing
interested,
prompts about water.
yeah, and if anybody is interested, they can write their reply to response to the prompt in Medium, right? In the Dancing Elephants Press publication
Or Substack,
or Substack. So
or on our YouTube channel, any of those places, or post your own place and then tag us or send us an email and let us know about it. And also how you liked the prompt and how you like these lives. So thank you so much for those who are joining. I know Holly, you just joined kind of in the end, but we had a lovely prompt and we read our writings and had a discussion about it. So thank you everybody for coming. Until next time, have a great day. Bye everyone.